Hey guys, I'm Elegant and welcome back to my Pokemon White 2 White Monocolour challenge. So we're in Burbank City, and last episode we got the Burbank City gym badge. After some difficulty, I must say. So this episode we're going to go into the Pokestar Studios because we were invited by that the Afro dude person, whoever he was. I've forgotten his name, which isn't a good thing. Anyway, we get a little cutscene here with the blonde Afro dude and some bald guy. But anyway, I see, that kid sounds promising. Indeed, and that kid should be here any moment, and he's here. Of course, that kid is me. Oh, and look who should appear. Welcome to Pokestar Studios. Hey Anthony, we've been waiting for you. This is our boss, Dr. Stu Dr. Oh, sorry, Mr. Stu Dr. I read that wrong, but I was concentrating on what his name is. His name is Stu Dr. It's like studio. I don't know. It's a little bit of a pun, but it's not a very good pun. But anyway. Bonjour. Hello. I'm Studio. Charmed, I'm sure. So you must be Anthony. We were talking about you. I forgot about the accent. I'd like to explain Pokestar Studios, but I need a little time to prepare. I'm so sorry. Darling, would you wait an easy moment? In the meantime, I'll show you around Pokestar Studios. Oh, that would be marvelous. Movies, they are amazing. Pokestar Studios inspires movies moves people all over the world. You can make sure Anthony experiences as many charms. Well then, I absolutely must start my preparations. I'll see you in a minute. And he runs off there with a super duper speed. Anyway, that's my boss for you. What graceful footwork. Yeah, definitely running off like that. But well, Anthony, come with me. So I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible and waste as little time as possible because I know people don't like this, and to be honest, I kind of think it's boring and it's a bad replacement for the Pokemon contest, but whatever. Firstly, let me briefly tell you what Pokemon Studios is. Pokestar Studios is built for making films. It's a movie metropolis. Just what goes on is that basically you go into a scene, you choose a certain scene, and you I get several options in the scene, like what to say in the script and what moves to use. It kind of gives you a script of what you have to do, you just kind of follow it, and you pick the best sort of options, and you can't film. Most of the storyline is preset, but you choose a few things in it, and that film is actually shown in the cinema, and you get people rated on it. And one cool thing is you can actually get some cool star things, sparkly things, like sort of kind of like the shiny sparkles, but the shiny Pokemon sparkles, but they're different kind of sparkles. And that's if you do a certain thing with the movies. We'll see that in a minute. Who would that be? This is Anthony. I witnessed this trainer challenging your daughter. It struck me. He is someone with real potential. A fresh discovery for Pokemon Star Studios. You beat Roxy, I see. You must be a pretty good trainer. Oh, you know what? They're releasing my new movie right now. Are you thinking about making Pokestar movies debut too? Then I insist you watch my movie in order to... Great. I don't really want to watch that. That's a good idea, Anthony. It should be a good introduction to filmmaking for you. Ah, how annoying. We get the weird transvestite sailor person taking us into... which is her movie. I mean, he doesn't look like a guy. I know it's so horrible for me calling it a transvestite. I don't know, it doesn't look like a guy. It does not. Why is he wearing a sailor suit when he's in films? And it does not make sense, but I'm probably overthinking it and being not very good. But anyway, we get to see a film he did, and as you can see, you can't actually see the bottom screen, but the bottom screen has a lot of people in it, and they give like reactions to what happens. So as you can see, there's a storyline here, and if you make a movie, this will be the same. You'll see the same screen if you do the same sort of video, which you actually end up having to do, or you end up be able to do. I can't remember whether you have to or be able to. And what happens is that there's a scene like this. Usually always there's some sort of a battle, and you have to choose the appropriate moves to work in favour of the hero character, because you mainly play the hero character, I think, and your opponent is mainly the bad character. So I think here you would get an option of using either a super effective move or a weaker move, and you sort of just get the option of whether you get to beat the enemy or the enemy beats you by choosing the right move or the wrong move. But yeah, it's really annoying. It's so time consuming just to do this, but I will try and get this over and done with as soon as possible. If it ends up going past 15 minutes, I will just make this one episode of its own, but I don't think it will. So Ryu's Forest Palm, which is actually 4 times effective to Poniard because it's a Steel and Dark type, so that means you chose the right move to use against it. Whereas if Poniard would, if you would use a less effective move against Poniard, Poniard would end up killing you. It's kind of several options to what you want to do each time. There's several different endings, each ending with the audience either confused, disliking, or liking. You can make a strange alternate ending or whatever you want, but it's not as good as it says. And yeah, then when the Ryalu man said, or Ryalu boy, whoever he's called, he said he quivered in fear or something. He had an option whether to say, "I will defeat you no matter what," or I'm scared," or something like that. And obviously, you know which one's the better one there. That you gotta like, "I will defeat you," but it's just kind of stupid. I don't really like it. It could have been so much better, but it just isn't. But anyway, this is the end. Finally, I'm not sure if we have to do one. I know I did one the first time I tried, but hopefully I can move on to Castelia City, which has actually had an update, which is pretty cool. The Castelia City 2, I forgot what they were called then, which is pretty awesome. But we can't actually get any white colour Pokemon just yet. We have to wait until after the Castelia City gym, which, you know, does suck, but what are you going to do? I will be able to get a white Pokemon then, several white Pokemon, so that should be good. So, that was a waste of 5 minutes. And we get to go out and Ellipsis. I hope you had a good time. How did you enjoy the movie? Ellipsis again. What's the matter? He's walking off because he's always dreamed about making his debut on the silver screen. Now he's fulfilled that dream. What are you saying? Different people have different talents. I knew it all along, but my daughter's striving to balance the responsibility of being a gym leader while pursuing her own being a dream of being in a band. Like my father, I really want to pursue my long-held dream, although it did kind of suck and the audience didn't like what it did because he chose all the wrong options. But anyway, if you stop pursuing your dreams, your life might be over. Life might as well be over, right? Ellipsis. Everyone's just doing ellipses. It's like dramatic. Well, over dramaticism. I can't say the word. Over dramaticism. There we go. I'm going back to my duties as a ship captain for now. I don't know why that suddenly changed his mind, but whatever. Someday I'll return to the screen. Until that day comes, I'll leave all the starring roles to you. Thanks for that. I've just walked into Pokestar Studios and suddenly I'm the only actor left to do stuff. Anyway, we gotta get going. Mr. Dio should be getting ready soon. Studio. That's just... I never realised that before, but... such a bad pun. Pokemon, what are you doing? So this kind of reminds me of the when I went to Disneyland, the what was it called? It was something studios in Disneyland, which is, I don't know. It was kind of like this, the sort of style, because it was about the movie making. But anyway, this is the filming studio. Maybe that was what it was based off, or probably based off Hollywood, to be honest. But this is where Pokestar's movies were born. Well, now coming inside, Mr. Dio should be waiting. I really hope we get the option whether to make one or not, because I don't want to bother making one, because it's stupid. We can't progress without doing this. But anyway, hey boss, I brought Anthony. Well now, thanks for coming. First let me reintroduce myself. My name is Studio. I'm the owner of Pokestar Studios. So Anthony, darling, I brought you here because I have a very important request of you. I bet you figured it out, but I want you to be in Pokestar Studios movies. Well, to be honest, the captain, Roxy's dad, sort of left it all completely to us, so I don't know who else could be. The scouts said you're absolutely, positively oozing with star potential. After I saw you, your potential struck me, like a lightning bolt. Yes sir, boss. There's no doubt about in my mind that this trainer will be a top star of Pokestar Studios' silver screen. Unless I don't want to be, of course. I know, isn't that fabulous? I'm sure you'll be a big star, darling. So I beg of you, be in a movie. Today I've called on an amazing, astounding co-star for you. Bryson, would you join us? Bryson's actually the old gym leader in Pokemon Black and White. He's the 7th gym leader, but he's given up that role now. And now he's in Pokestar Studios. I'm Bryson, pleased to meet you. Bryson is Pokestar Studios' pride and joy marquee star. I don't even know. I've prepared a positively perfect script for a big veteran star like him, and a fresh new talent you. What the script is the exact same thing as we just watched. It's stupid. Those eyes, I look forward to acting with you. Please tell me if we get an option. And just scroll over his plans. As cool as ever. So that's the situation. If you talk to the fine staff member over there, you can shoot the film. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. To start with, try going big. Well now, Anthony, look forward to working with you. Please do your best until we make a movie release in the theatre. Yes! No! Don't, no! Screw you. We have to do a freaking movie. Stupid. We're being forced into this. This is not fair. So yeah, what happens with the rental Pokemon and your actual Pokemon? If you do, there's several film scripts you can choose from, and you get more and more as that goes on. And for the first time you do each one, you have to use rental Pokemon, but after that you can use your own Pokemon. But it's a little bit more difficult to get like super effective moves. Let's go ahead and do the exact same film that we just freaking watched. You know, it's like an awesome thing. But anyway, we get to the green screen sort of style thing, and it'll all be edited afterwards. I'm not sure if we have to watch it. If we have to watch it, that's even stupider, because we've done it before. But anyway, I've seen one. So we get an option in each scene. I think there's three different sets of options. So what should be Rylu's next action? So we have Ice Punch and Force Palm. Now Ice Punch is not going to be very effective, I don't think, and Force Palm is 4 times effective. So of course Force Palm is the obvious option here to kill the Ponyard. It's mainly based on battles, like I said before, but you do get some text. There are some speech options, which you know, are a little bit obvious to work out. But now the obvious, the obvious way to take out this is by using Ice Punch. Now here we get an option to say either bring it on or I'm scared. So we're going to say bring it on, because that just sounds so much better in a film. My dog sequence, ours enter, and then we're gone. So the exact same scene, but we're just choosing different words and stuff. And I can see that working, that line working. Oh god. The director often says stuff and it sounds pretty stupid, but whatever. So we're going to go for the Ice Punch here. And yeah, I'm going to make this into its own episode of its own like little episode, because this is taking way too long just to make this and some other stuff. I might actually make it to Castelia City. Not too sure though. Probably not, because I know there's some storyline once you enter Castelia City. But anyway, we're done now. We've chosen the 3 different sets of options, and by the way, the critical hit was always in there. It's always the same. If you choose certain options, it's always the same. Each option has its own preset path. But anyway, fine work everyone. Filming's done. And we're finally set free. Please don't make me watch it. Good work on the shoot. Would you like to release the film you just shot in the theatre? No, because I'll watch it. Yeah, I don't want to watch it. Screw you. Freedom. Freedom, please. No. Oh god, we have to release it. Please tell me we can release it. Please tell me we can release it, or else I'm going to have to do this again. Crap. Okay, I'm going to actually go and do it again, what I just did, and I'll be right back. This stupid freaking theatre is making me do it and watch it, what I just did. Thanks a lot. And it seems that maybe the critical hit wasn't every time then. Maybe it was wrong. Maybe it's actually a possibility of getting critical hit and not getting critical hit. So maybe it's partly optional. Or partly chance that you win or not. But anyway, I'm going to skip ahead, like I said, to the when we actually watch the film. Okay, let's actually release it this time so we can actually get out of this building and not be trapped in here like a prisoner. So yeah, I think we're also forced to watch it, which is stupid. We gotta save the game for some reason. I don't even know. This game is, well, this part of the game is stupid, I must say. You're forced into it so much. I know you're partly forced into the theatre, Pokemon theatre, when you do Pokemon Black and White, but it's not going to take that long because all you have to do is dress up your Pokemon. But this is so annoying. But hey, boss, sorry to about the time. Oh, that's right, I got it. Boo-hoo, sorry. So Anthony, darling, I have to run off. But you should go see your debut. It turned out it'll be an amazing movie. You are in it after all. C-O? What is that word? Isn't it maybe C-O? I don't even know. See you again. Pokestar Studios is always waiting for you, Anthony. I don't want to come back, to be honest. I've been trying. Oh my god, we're free, finally. Can I not watch my movie? Yes, thank god. Freedom at last. So we can actually go now to the shipyard, or whatever you want to call it. And Roxy's dad will be there, the transvestite sailor actor. I'm such a horrible person. But she will be there. Oh god, I should not do that. But he'll be there and he will offer you a trip to Castilla City, and he'll be able to drive you back and forth, kind of like how what's he called? What was his name? I can't. Oh, that's stupid. The guy that takes you from Dewford to Slateport to Petalburg in Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, and Hoenn. I want to get the item of. Oh, we can't get the item unless we go underneath and surf across. So yeah, that does kind of suck. I think it rains at certain times of the day in here, or is it because of the part of the game, or does it always rain? I don't think it rained before. I'm pretty sure it's times of the day so it rains. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that next episode. I've just realised I missed something out of the Pokemon Center. And there was the medal guy there. So I'm going to get medals and I'll finish it off because I want to leave the storyline until like next episode and get all that done next episode. So let's get our medals. I'm doing terrific. Got the, what's that medal? The new Face Hero medal. That was for the Pokestar Studios, I think. So medals, you also get like hints to what medals are. Basically, it tells you what you have to do to get the medals, and you unlock them by doing certain things. I don't even know, but you unlock the medals from actually doing those sorts of things. So yes, it hasn't actually been too much shorter than usual. Although we only did the Pokestar Studios, stupid frigging annoying Mr. Studio and that blonde afro guy. But anyway. Next episode we'll be moving on to Castilla City and seeing what's going on with Team Plasma down at the bottom, giving away spoilers, but not really. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.